Spun your first bobbin of yarn and you're wondering, can I make a 3-ply yarn out of this? The answer is absolutely. While we generally recommend that first-time spinners ply off of 2 bobbins, this is really an ideal world situation. Not everybody is going to have 2 bobbins right off the bat. They do cost money, just like all other spinning wheel parts. And frankly, we all get a little impatient sometimes and just don't want to spin a second bobbin. Another option for your single bobbin of singles is to chain ply together and make a 3-ply yarn. Before I even show you a physical example of chain plying, I do think it's helpful to sometimes compare it to the crocheting of plying, because the motion is essentially lots of large slip knots. To me, it also feels a bit like braiding, so if you're familiar with that motion, I do think with enough practice, you'll be able to chain ply. If you didn't realize yet, we're going to be doing a lot of plying this week. Before I show you guys our chain ply example, and we will be chain plying this bobbin of yarn this week, I wanted to explain why one might chain ply yarn. So one of the reasons is that you simply only have one bobbin. You only have one bobbin to ply off of, and you want to make a 3-ply yarn. You don't want to have to spin 3 separate plies on 3 separate bobbins. You know, chain plying is a wonderful option. Another reason you might chain ply is to maintain the color gradient that you see here in this spin. So personally, when I was thinking about spinning these colors, I really didn't want them to get muddied. I discussed how, because of the types of colors that are in this color scheme and the way they relate to each other on the color wheel, if I apply too many plies together, these colors are going to not stand out as much and again become what spinners call muddied colors. So in order to prevent the muddying of colors, I'm going to chain ply this, which will essentially maintain the gradient that you see here represented on the bobbin. So come back for the next video if you want to see this finished yarn and how we do it.